All right, so we're going to talk about the 5 ways you can measure recruitment marketing success. I know there are a lot of people out there talking about recruitment marketing or employer branding, but when it comes to making a business case, there are 5 critical metrics to look at. The first is cost per click. In other words, how much are you paying for candidates who are accessing your website to come there from various sources all over the internet? It's a really important metric because then it teaches you essentially where you're coming from and where to spend, which brings us to number 2, which is source hire. Essentially, you want to spend your recruitment marketing on efforts that work, scale it back when you don't, so it's really important to know where to spend that money and where they're coming from. Number 3 is going to be what we call Net Promoter Score, NPS. A really good way to think of this is how Glassdoor structures it, which is to say, out of 100, would you recommend working at this company to friends or colleagues? If the answer is yes, that goes up there. You want to know how many people are wanting to work at your company and what the employer brand buzz is like versus how many people there are detracting from it. And generally, that's on a scale out of 100. Number 4 is referrals. So essentially, how many external referrals are you able to generate from people who you've come in contact with who might not have gotten hired, but who had a great experience with your brand and wanted to pass along people in your network? And the final one is retention. So retention and internal mobility go hand in hand as the most critical stat, which is to say, everyone's talking to candidates in the marketplace, but are you effectively telling your employees through your messaging that this is a great place to work and it's great opportunities? If you're able to keep your employees and you're able to get more people coming into jobs through that employee base, your recruitment marketing is not only working, but it's driving increased employee engagement and retention.